I hope you all are doing good. So today we are going to see the lab activity of chapter 2, that is page formatting in MS Office Word 2019. So let's see how to do page formatting in MS Office Word 2019. For that you have to first open MS Word. I hope you must be knowing that how to open MS Word. First I have opened the MS Word and then there I have typed this content. Now I want to apply their header and footer. I hope you must be knowing the meaning of header. Header means the content which you are writing on the top of the page. Footer means the content which you are writing on the bottom of the page. You can add any date, title, your name. You can add anything there. So how to do? First you have to go to the insert tab, go to the header option. Here you can see header, right? In that header gallery you can see 3 to 4 types of header. You can choose your own header as well, right? Suppose that I am choosing here this type of header. After that I will write here a name about computer. That is my header. Now once I have done with it, I will click on the close header and footer, and then you will see that this header will appear on every page. Suppose that I will click the enter button and I will go to the next page, and here also you can see this heading comes. Now how to add footer? Again click on the insert option, go to the footer, choose any of the footer from the footer gallery. Suppose I am choosing this one, right? So I will select it. Here you can see page number automatically comes. You can write the date as well, right? And then after, once you have done with it, click on the close button and header and footer will be appear there. So we have done with the header and footer setting in the MS Word. Next topic is MS in MS Word inserting a page break. What is a page break? A page break is that place in a document where one page and the next page one begins. Means suppose that we have done it with it here, right? Now once we have done with the one chapter in our notebook as well, we are starting a new chapter from the next page, right? So what we are doing in notebook? We are turning the page, but here we can't turn the page, right? So what we have to do? We have to go to the new page. You can do this work by using enter key as well, but there is one more option to do this task, that is done with the help of the page break, right? So here in the insert menu, choose the page break option. Here is a page break option. Once I will click here, our cursor will be shifted to the next page, right? Here you can see we are in the second page. So I hope it must be clear how to insert the page break. It will get inserted automatically when a fixed number of lines have been typed, right? To hide the white spaces before and after the page break, double click on the page break line. The pages will appear to be separated by a thick blank line, which you can see here as well, right? Now the next topic is how to make the column. I want to convert this content into 3 columns or 2 columns or 4 columns. So how we can do it? To convert the content in the columns, we have to click on the page layout tab, right? Once you have clicked here, here you can see under the page setup group there is a columns option. Here you can choose 1 column, 2 column, 3 column, or from the more column option you can increase the number of columns from here, you can decrease the number of columns from here. So suppose I have to insert only 2 columns, I want to convert the content into the 2 columns. So I will select here 2 columns, then after I will click on OK. Here you can see the whole content will going to get converted into the 2 columns. So now you have done with it. The next one is how to insert the page number. Already we have done inserted the page number here. So I will open a new page. How to open a new page? Press Ctrl plus N key, or you can choose from here file, home, or the file new option is there, right? Here is a new option, right? So we have done with it. Now Again, I am writing some content here. To add the page number, what I will do? I will go here where in the insert option, here is the page number, right? Now here are 4 to 5 options are available. On the top of the page you want page number, on bottom of the page, on page margin, on current position. So suppose I am choosing in the bottom page, you can choose on the left side, mid side or the right side. Suppose I am choosing in right side. Once you have done with it, you have to close the header and footer, and then you can see page number is there, that is 1, right? Once I will press the enter key, we will reach to the next page. In the next page also page number appear. Here you can see page number 2 comes. So we have done with the page number. Page number helps in the ordering of the page. If a document has multiple pages, you need to insert the page number in it. Applying border and shading. So there are 2 ways to apply the border. There is a one way to apply the border surrounding the paragraph, or you can apply the border on a whole page as well. To add the paragraph on surrounding the border, what you can do, you can choose the paragraph where you want to add the border. After that, suppose I want to add the border in the first 2 lines, I will select that. I will click here in the home tab, paragraph group. Here is the option of the borders. You can choose bottom border, top border, left, right, no border, all border. So suppose I am choosing all borders. So here you can see all type of borders will appear surround to a paragraph only. This is the first type of paragraph border, right? You can add the border to the whole page as well. How to go? Click on the button of the border here, and then after go to the border and shading. From here you can choose different colors, you can choose different width of the border as well, right? In the page border there is option of arc, you can choose any arc, right? And here you can see width option. You can increase the width. If you will increase the width or decrease the width, it will be displayed in the preview button, right? Suppose I am displaying the width as a 29 pt in the whole document. I will click here OK, and border will be appear to all the page, and here you can shift your content to the next line and it will be clear. I hope. To remove the applied border, you can click on the no border option from here, this option, and no border will be there. Suppose I have to select from here no border, I will select the content, click on the no border, the border will be removed from that part, right? Next topic is how to apply shading on a particular paragraph. Shading is the background color applied to a selected text. Suppose that I want to give color to this line only, I will select that line. Then after here is a shading option comes. Once you place the cursor, you can see shading option is there. Click on that option, choose the color which you want to set as a background. I want to choose it as a blue color, so blue color will appear here. Border and shading are used in the Word documents when we want some text or paragraph to grab the attention of the viewers, making it the first impression, right? How to apply the shading to the whole page? Again same method will be there. Select the content, choose the shading option, choose the color, and then after it will be applied the shading. Now we will see that how to set the orientation of a page. What do you mean by orientation? The print layout position of a sheet of paper. There are 2 types of paper orientation, that is portrait and landscape. Portrait means where the vertical length of the page is more than its horizontal length, and landscape means where the horizontal length of the paper is more than its vertical length. So you can change the orientation of a page by clicking on the orientation button under the layout tab and select your choice. So where is the layout tab? Here, click on this page layout tab. Here is the orientation button under the page setup group. Choose the portrait one. By default it is portrait. You can choose the landscape. Suppose when I will click on the landscape, then what will happen? The horizontal length of the page will be more than its the vertical length. Again when I will choose the portrait, it will do the vice versa. So I hope it must be clear to you. Everyone, I hope you must understood this topic well, right? and then practice at your home.